Hi everyone, it's Lori from Enchanted Dreams 71 and welcome to my craft room. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and blessed today, and I want to thank you for coming over and supporting my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it more than you guys will ever know. So this is part 3 of my journal sale, and I do believe this one is the last Christmas journal. I've got a part 1 and part 2, and both of those are already in my shop. All of those, sorry, I need a sticky note and I'm going to need a pen. All of those other journals are already in my shop. They are all $60 each, and that's plus shipping and taxes, and US only. So if you saw part 1 and part 2, those are already in my Etsy shop. Now today, starting with part 3, journal sale. These are all going to be $60 each, the ones that I'm showing you today. Again, this is the last Christmas one, so you will have plenty of time. And this one is going to be Journal 1, okay? So this is the gnomes, and this will be Journal 1. These are not in my Etsy shop. So if any of the journals in this video or the next video, part 3 and 4, they are not in my Etsy shop, so please don't go looking for them. What you need to do is go to Etsy and let me know that you want journal number 1. This one's going to be journal number 1, and then of course I will need your name, and I will actually put it in my Etsy shop once you confirm that you indeed, in fact, want the journal. I will put it in as a custom order. So this one is the Gnome Christmas Journal. Watch me get this all messed up here. There we go. I did not make this cover. I purchased this cover from the wonderful Sharon at Sharon Some Sparkle. And at filming, she is having a 50% off on all her journal covers. She makes the best covers. And here the last, couple of years, it's been really hard for me to make these journal covers because of the condition of my hands. I am doing a huge journal sale just because the journals I've been making, I have a lot of them I have not been putting in my shop, so they are starting to stack up. And I have just went back to work from my second surgery on my hand, my 6th surgery in the past 2 years. So yeah, funds are getting really low, and I'm not going to lie, we could really use the money right now. These journals are all discounted at $60 per journal because in my Etsy shop, I had them for like $75 to, I think, $125 each for various journals. So I am selling them at a deep discount, but like I said, my husband and I could really use the money just to get caught up at the time. So this is this beautiful journal cover, the gnomes, and she does always put the corners on them. Very beautiful, and beautiful seam binding to match. She also puts the pocket on the inside. You have this beautiful pink inside. This was actually the first ever gnome journal that I ever did, and you will have to forgive me. It's been so long since I made these, I do not remember whose digitals they are, so for that, I sincerely apologize. I want to make sure you guys can see it. So our first page, of course, I picked this beautiful image of this pink gnome, and it says Merry Christmas. We've got avocado dyed. This is a beautiful fabric flip. You can do some secret journaling under there. She does include a coordinating fabric flip with all of her journal covers. And that's Sharon at Sharon Some Sparkle. This is one of the polka dot bags. I do believe I have these for sale in my shop. And this is just a little scrappy pad here. I may not pull everything out, guys. I am still battling some kind of something. I think it's bronchitis, so I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, and I have a horrific cough. And again, I've been back to work for 2 weeks. The first week back, I did not do my occupational therapy on my hand, but last week I did, and let me tell you, I have been in some pain. But yeah, we're going to push through it. This is an avocado dyed coffee filter hand dyed paper here. I think this is some that I had hand dyed, and we have 3 pockets here with cute little journaling cards in there for you to journal on. I just love this digital. It's so pretty. This is some avocado dyed lined paper. I mean, look at that. It says believe in the magic of Christmas. How nice is that? A lot of things are clipped in, so we have just a little tag here and then an envelope that's folded over. I'm not going to pull out every single thing. I want to leave some things as a surprise for everyone who gets these. I'm thinking this here. Oh, I'm not sure where this one came from. It may be Triple V Vintage and Vintage Studio 717's collaboration, but I'm not positive, so please don't quote me on that. Not sure about that. This right here is like some, it's like grief-proof paper that you actually put down like on a basket of fries or something. I got this off of Amazon. I thought it was so cute. And then we have some avocado stencil, I guess, paper there. And we got a cute little pocket here with a tag. And it says the best and most beautiful things in the world must be felt with the heart. That's so cute. Hot cocoa par, some of that wrinkly paper. I believe this is, yeah, I don't even know, like wax paper maybe that's been coffee dyed. Got a double pocket here with lots of goodies in there. A little half sheet there, some more of that avocado dyed lined paper. And this right here, guys, I actually printed on a different kind of paper. This, it's hard to explain what it feels like, but it's amazing. A avocado dyed small dolly, and then just a little piece of a page. You could extend this out if you wanted to. Some more avocado dyed stencil paper. Cute little pocket here, and this is just a little scrappy pad inside. Lots of journaling space in this cute little journal. And I believe this is Triple V Vintage. And this is some more of that waxy paper that you, like I said, you would put down for fries. I actually found this on Amazon, I believe. So I got some in Christmas tones. This is a antique book page. You know, we got to have some antique book page in here. This is the middle of the signature. Look at how pretty. So I didn't do any charms on this one. So we don't have that. And then the other side of that paper. And this beautiful Triple V Vintage avocado dyed coffee filter. Another cute little pocket there with a tag. This right here is actually a pocket. Now, I did not put anything in it, but, you know, leave that for you to do some more decorating. And this on this paper, gosh, I wish I could remember what kind of paper that was. We have a tall collage tag in this pocket here. But yeah, this journal has a lot of writing space, and I should not have pulled that all the way out because my hands are not being good to me today. But you have a tall tag in there. This pocket here with some tags. This is all just so cute because you can write on all of this space. Absolutely love these journals. And then some more of that wax paper, I guess it is. Cute Joy and Peace. And the other side of that paper. And then there's a little envelope over this one. There's the other side of that paper. We have an envelope here. Just a little card stuck in there. Super cute. Some more avocado dyed paper. Then some more paper, I believe, that I dyed. And another one of those 3 pockets. And coffee filter. I didn't do anything to the back of this, but you could open that up, cover this up right here, or just leave it as is. But you could cut it open and make it into a pocket. There's also nothing in this. This is a bag that I decorated. It was avocado dyed, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then in the back here, we just have 2 huge journaling cards. So this one is going to be part 3, journal sale number 1. So again, if you're interested in this journal, $60 plus taxes and shipping. Of course, you're responsible for that. And just send me a message on through my Etsy shop, and I will list this for you as a custom order, and I'm going to stick that on the inside. So number 1 journal is the Christmas Gnome Journal. Now, again, I believe that's all I have for Christmas. Now, this fatty right here, we finished it not too long ago. This is a steal at $60. Again, just $60 for this journal. And then we'll have one Tim Holtz after this. So I have this beautiful fabric. Again, Sharon at Sharon Some Sparkle. Absolutely love that fabric. Well, you know me in pink anyway. And of course we have the beautiful crinkled seam binding as the closure. And she does put eyelets in. And a fabric flip with all of her journal covers. Sorry, my stack of little baubles over here for my next project we're going to get into. Come on, Lori. What are you doing here? Okay, we got it. But yeah, she is heavy. So I'm not sure what the shipping's going to be on her, but yeah, she is super heavy. I believe we did this one together. So we have a little card with a envelope in there. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, this is the fabric flip that she sent with this one. Don't know whose digitals these are, so please forgive me for that. This is just a piece of paper folded up into an envelope. So you can open that up and have all of that secret writing space in there. So we have that in this pocket here. And again, I probably should not have pulled it all the way out. Let's see. There we go. And then we have a little pocket over here and a small journaling card. And we have some music sheet. And then we have some, yeah, that paper. You know, from Rachel at Roxy Creations, I believe it is. Anyway, straw paper. And then we have a pocket here with all kinds of goodies in it to write on. Beautiful pink flowers everywhere. So that's just a pocket that I made there. Antique rag paper. And this right here is a piece of Florentine paper from Rachel at Roxy Creations. This right here is a wraparound made from an envelope. And we just have a journaling card in there. Use some old tape on these. So a couple of beautiful journaling cards there. Another digital there. This is an over the page belly band. And this I learned from Gail Augustinelli. So you have that over the page. And you have a little pocket there with a piece of avocado dyed paper in it. And then you flip it over, and behind that belly band, we have, oh yeah, okay, I got it. It has 2 pockets in it with a couple of small tags. So that is on that side. And then this right here is just clipped in and over the page. I think I had showed you guys these. I bought these trifolds, at an estate sale, and I think it was for like flyers or something like that for a business, but I had purchased them and I'm like, this will be great actually for journals. So we've got some heart stenciled avocado dyed paper there And I just simply put that over that with a paper clip. So you could decorate that up if you want to. Make it some kind of flip out, ever what you want to do. And then I have this antique rag paper here that has actually been reinforced here with straw paper, and over here with some coffee dyed ticking. And then this right here is just paper clipped on. It says Joy on the back. Just a journaling card. And then here we have a little flip out here. That was a Roxy's Weekly Challenge, I believe. And a huge oversized journaling card in there. So again, any of these you could take out and actually attach them to the pages if you would like. And there's an avocado dyed coffee filter, some stenciled coffee dyed lined paper, digital stenciled avocado dyed. And then on this side we have, what do we have? We have a pocket. So we have this, look at how beautiful that is. So we have this beautiful card in the side. And what does this do? Oh, okay, this is got another beautiful tag in the very top. Again, I think this was a Rachel at Roxy Creations. And this lady here is one that I actually own from my Peterson's magazine. She may be in one of my digitals that's in my shop. I am not positive. You would have to go on there and look because I don't remember. Antique rag paper from Rachel. A wraparound pocket made from, I believe it was from an envelope. Same on this side. We have another little envelope here that actually comes all the way out. So you have all of that writing space. Those are so cute. That was a Roxy's Weekly Challenge Amity Bloom washi tape. It says sometimes you need a little help and hope to believe in yourself. I have to remind myself of that a lot. Yeah. Okay, so this right here is a pocket. This is a vintage envelope. I think it says 1966 or 68. And inside here we just have a digital folded up. All that writing space on the inside. Was that a tip-in? That may have been some type of tip-in or something. There is fabric right here. But this is one side of the envelope. Yeah, it's 1966. And then I just have a small pocket here. This is the middle of the signature, apparently. And we have another one of those folded envelopes there. And I've stamped Joy on that side. Put a little real stamp there. And washi and some flowers. So that goes there. Another wraparound with, this is a little envelope. You could put something in there if you like. I believe that was Roxy's Weekly Challenge too, and it's on antique rag paper. And then over here we just have a beautiful journaling card on that side, and this coffee dyed lace stencil paper there, antique book page. This is another one of those, another one of my ladies. And I believe, do I have a card in here? Yep. Have a very large journaling card in there. And then in the side here, we have another journaling card that I made. We have some heart lace at the bottom. I just thought that was really cute. And that is on avocado stenciled, rose stenciled paper. Some more coffee dyed stencil. Avocado coffee filter. And then here is another one of the Rachel at Roxy Creations. And a tall tag in there. Oh, that went better than expected. So she is just clipped in. And then on this side, we have another envelope. I'm not going to unravel it. It's also on coffee dyed stenciled paper. And this is that antique book page Yeah, that was the other side. I just needed to reinforce it because it was a bit fragile. And here is another one of those for programs or flyers or something like that. And that digital is from Rachel at Roxy Creations. And that is on some stenciled avocado dyed paper as well. We have an over-the-page belly band. And in this pocket here, this is just folded up like a tag. Piece of, I believe this was tea-dyed paper. And you could just open it up and have all of that journaling space in that one. You can put something behind here if you would like. On this side is the other side of the belly band. And we have this cute little thing here with 2 tags in it. And she just slides under there. More avocado dyed paper. This right here is a little flip out thing. Again, this was a Roxy's weekly challenge. Just have a digital in there folded up with all of that secret writing space, because you can fold it back up and tuck it in there. Or I said you could. Did I wad up the paper? Nope, there we go. And then this little bag flips out. And in here we have a little envelope made from antique book page. Isn't that cute? So you can put you something in there. You can even journal here if you wanted to. So that goes back in that little bag. Florentine paper, antique book page, a little side tuck here, and this journaling card here. That turned out cute. Oh, I didn't cover the back. Okay, you could cover the back, because I got to call these done, guys. So cover the back of that. This was actually just made from strips that were cut off of the edges, like the branding strip of scrapbook paper is what I made that out of. And this has some lace down the bottom and some flat back pearls and a pink little bow. And then right here is the other side with the envelope in it of that little pocket in the front, and then a journaling card there. This right here is a fabric flip that I made. I believe this is the one that I made. Did we go by? Yeah, that was hers. I made this one. I decided to put one in the back. And then in the back pocket, we have this that opens up. Again, this was I think it was a Rachel at Roxy Creations with a card in there. Got some goodies in here. This is Rachel's digital. I think it's her Australian something, because there's the kangaroos. I thought that would be a cute homage to Rachel. And then that's antique book page that those are on. And this was just made with a envelope folded. And that goes in there. Okay, so this one is going to be journal sale number 2, $60 plus shipping and taxes. And this is part 3. Just want to keep up with my videos and where everything is. So if you're interested in this journal, $60 plus shipping, just contact me through my Etsy shop and let me know you want journal number 2, and I will put her in as a custom order for you, and we will go from there. I will, of course, definitely, she's heavy too, so don't be surprised at the shipping, because she is heavy. She is completely full. So the last one in this episode, in this part 3, is going to be a Tim Holtz journal. And so I just have some sari silk here for the closure. This is just a little extra that I made. I think this I followed Julie at Camilla Crafts Designs on YouTube. She is amazing and hilarious. So this will come with it. So we just have a pocket here with a couple of items in there. And then let's see if I can remember how this thing flips. It flips and flops so many ways. So this is the front. This is the back. You have a pocket back here. And then we have 2 pockets on the inside pocket there. Open it up and you got, this is just pockets everywhere. So I have different ephemera, tickets, and things of that nature in there. So yeah, just lots of pockets. And it does have a key charm on there. So that will come on the front cover. This right here is, again, a Tim Holtz journal. And I made this like forever ago. But this is a fabric covered journal with Tim Holtz fabric on the outside and coffee dyed on the inside. So this one may have been a digital that I also used from Amy at Crafty Cat, I believe. So we have this pocket here and a couple of journaling cards, a little tag with a slide that I made on there. We just have that part sticking out. Then we have a bag here. It does have a little charm on there, on here. Did do some sewing around that, so you have that. This is a lot grungier, antique book page, all kinds of dyed paper. So this right here flips up. You have, let me make sure you can see it, you have little tickets up here in this little pocket, and then just this grungy scrappy pad stuck up in the up tuck here, and then that comes back down. Grungy coffee dyed black. Excuse me. This is a black dyed dolly. Grungy ledger paper. Grungy paper. I think this one may have came from Jovi at Creating with Jovi. I'm not 100% positive. So this right here, I do have a paper clip to hold it. It just flips out. You have a journaling card there, and then you flip it out, and there's another pocket with a journaling card there. So yeah, I just have the paper clip there to hold it together. I'm going to have to pause you guys for just a moment.